So do I like suffering? I like suffering in the way that is competitive.
Yep.
That brings out the absolute best in me and in everybody else. Mm-hmm. So like I want to see a man be defeated. Mm-hmm. I want to see a man get broken and say, fuck you. Mm-hmm. I love these men. Mm-hmm. These men I love, but there's very few of them. Mm-hmm. There's very few of them. And there's very few that are willing to go there more than once. Mm. A lot of people, even people who've gone through special ops, mm-hmm. it kicks the shit out of them to a point where in their mind, what got me bad in pararescue was when I was going through it, I said, I'm only going to do this one time. Mm. And so many people in special ops, whether they believe it or not, in anything, fuck special ops in anything, that's hard. I'm only doing this one time. Mm-hmm. Once you say that, you fucked yourself.
The truth, I got to tell you, off camera, you and I were talking about something. Now we're going to go to something cool.
Okay.
Well, we've been in something cool, but like I work with a lot of athletes when they get out of their career. They made this massive sacrifice all their life to get to the NFL. They make that thing happen. They're only willing to do it once.
Right.
And when that's over, their identity's set on that thing forever. And they just repeat the stories from that time over and over.
That's right.
And I watch them have such a difficult second half of their life. I try to help them with that. I've watched it with business people. And you and I were talking off camera. So I've started to uncover with me the last couple of years that I've been on social media and teaching these things. And if you gave me that mirror test the last couple of years,
right,
that accountability mirror, when I look in it, I'm starting to look at a dude who used to do some crazy shit that was cool in his life, really accomplish some things. And all these accolades, people follow you, they listen to you, they think you're something special. You have that, I have that. Clearly the differences in our lives are too vast to even mention what you've achieved. The things you've overcome are completely different than mine. But I'm starting to realize something about myself that I want to give the audience a gift of, and I want you to talk about it. You know what? I've just accepted. I'm only going to be happy when I'm grinding for something.
That's right.
I'm only going to be happy when I'm growing. I don't want to talk about stuff I used to do. Mm-hmm. I want to do something great with my life. I don't know that I can get to the mental level you have, but I think everybody here needs to know something. If you just think you're going to do something temporarily once, man, you're going to be unhappy when it's over.
That's right.
How about you right now? When you look in the mirror right now, so Goggins looks in the accounting mirror today, mm-hmm. What does he see and what are your thoughts about that?
So, same with you.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with me was like, so who I was this nobody guy. Mm-hmm. And I created this Goggins. Mm-hmm. And that Goggins, there's David Goggins and there's Goggins. David Goggins is a calm, cool guy that sits back. Used to be a, weak kid. Mm-hmm. Now he's just a normal guy. Mm-hmm. Goggins is a guy that is willing to tape up his legs to go after it. Mm-hmm. In that book, you read about David Goggins and also Goggins. What I realized in my life is that Goggins is who I love. Mm-mm. Goggins is who I created. Mm. My dad created David Goggins. I created Goggins. Mm. So what's happening with me, and since Can't Hurt Me came out, and since I got on social media, which is why I fucking don't like social media, which is why I'm not on there very much, which is why I give people one time, I have to do me. Mm-hmm. I have to do me. So people get it fucking twisted, man. I am who I am. Yeah. What's in that book is me. Yeah. So now what they see is this guy who's trying to get people to get off their fucking ass. Mm-hmm. That just happened to happen, man. Mm-hmm. I didn't set out. When I set out to be a fucking SEAL and set out to go to Ranger School and all this other shit I did and break records, I didn't set out to fucking please motherfuckers.
Right.
I didn't set out to say, hey, pay me now. Mm-hmm. I got a great fucking story. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. And I realize now that my life has kind of gotten to a point where people know me, mm-hmm. I have followers and whatnot. The biggest depression of my life is you get caught up into helping so many people out, and it's great, and I love that, but you lose yourself in all of that shit.
Truth.
It literally, and people go, man, but my God, like you're changing. I get all that shit, man. Mm-hmm. But what the fuck is motivating you in that book? What's motivating you is the fucking stories I'm telling you about what I did in my life. Mm-hmm. Once I stop living that, I'm no more.
Yes.
I am not the fucker that you are now being motivated from.